offensive linemen. You just throw them.
As Hobbs has the basketball with his left hand and steps back on a three on the way up. Good. That's tough.
When those 4 or 5 shots make the difference between winning and losing. And this is the first time they've been able to do it. Obviously, the comp.
Working on the wing. Pulls up. Kamron Hobbs. Big
over here for the Bears. They almost give it up. Ahead to Hobbs with a beautiful pass. Hobbs and 1. Morgan State down by 2 possessions. They trail by 6. Hobbs, step back 3. They need it. They go. Won't go. Tip to Thomas. Hobbs thought about the 3. Caught in the corner. Gonna drive and take it and get it to go. And
with it. Drops it off for Hobbs. Step back, fade away. Oh, man.
Lawson looking for help. They reverse. Hobbs puts it up, puts it in.
Nevertheless, North Carolina Central at home, leading by 11. Hobbs turns on the Jets. Left elbow. Highlight finish. Smith Jr. has it poked away down low. Now pass inside. Thomas lays it in.
trying to send it back to the old times of Coppin basketball. Hobbs for
Hobbs thought about the NBA 3. Thomas, Simpkins, back to Hobbs. This is a deep 3, and he buries it. Kirk Smallwood, thanks so much for being with us. And another Norfolk turnover, their 9th of the game. Hobbs making them.
Tabs and Thomas back in. They average 30 a game of the year. They have 9 right now.
Hobbs off the screen, yep, from Akatobi. 5 to shoot. Hobbs has to get it off. He does.
So I know they're going to be going, looking to hit. He has the ball right now.
Hobbs with 5. Matched with Dockery. Long distance. Hello, Kamron.
Bounds in that first half. They out-rebounded Morgan 17-14 in the first half.
That was a good deny by number 10, Will Thomas, defensively.
Here comes Hobbs, and he puts it in.
Practice yesterday said you've got to bring that to the games. You're practicing well, but we need that tough.
Fought game, clean game, and Morgan State with a chance to draw closer.
Here's Hobbs turning the corner, gets the floater to go.
Inbound to Simpkins. They got to go. Hobbs hauls up a 3.
Nice feed. Oh, pretty.
He'll find.
That's a Hobbs shot right there.
For the tie. He's got it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Don't get it twisted.
Kamron Hobbs working against Dockery. Fade away out of the double team. Cash.
To get 1, but to have 2. And then put Curtis Jones in there as well.
Lead back up to 7 for Iowa State. Nice crossover dribble. Floater, good.
I think could beat anybody, but also could probably lose to anybody. See the
Brandon Chatfield, Curtis Jones, and Nate Heisey check-in. Drive to the basket. Nice finish.
You don't want to harp on that either.
Harper turns it over. Hobbs 3 on the move. Glass.
Hobbs off a screen and roll.
8 to shoot now for Thomas. Gives it up to Hobbs. Thought about the 3. Gonna take it. Is this the dagger?
You see the guys that are successful in this game today are getting inside position and they're working for it.
Is there anything that Cam Hobbs...
And they missed just 1 2-point field goal.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. A lot of those were off of transition. Morgan State's gotten the ball just like that to go through the
4 high across on the inbounds play. And they get the ball to Hobbs. And the Hobbs back
That's
and play
great
for Coach Martin.
That's a wonderful thing nowadays.
A little floater in the paint is up and good that they're going to see from South Carolina State. Hobbs comes out and get it, and a near turnover.
It's one thing about being pressed. You can't have self-inflicted wounds. That's at Hobbs.
Blocked by Simpkins. Ball loose into the hands of Hobbs. Hobbs the other way, leans the shoulder in and gets it to go. This is Hobbs across the timeline.
I try to get Hobbs in some kind of screen roll action, let him fire a 3.
Shot clock off. Hobbs trying to turn the corner. This is a tough jumper. 2-2 from the free throw line. Ties up the game at 65. Hobbs around the corner. The bank is...
Yeah, the Lawson Center.
Yeah, exactly. The Lawson Center.
Seats about 10,000.
Right. It's a big-time arena.
Cut.
Morgan State in their shoot-around was working on the pressure that they're going to see today by South Carolina State. They fly around the ball.
The dribble. Bears get it back thanks to Martin. Hobbs thought about the three, going to float it instead, and that's
lead of the game. Oh, nice backdoor cut. That was nice. 10-point lead. Nice cut inside. The play of those two inside in the paint have been big.
Nice back cut.
Hobbs for three. Left over.
So far this season. Down low to Akatobi. Spin move blocked by Parker Fox. Comes right to Hobbs, who laid.
Awesome, right? He knew he was in a rhythm. He was not going to pass that basketball. There's a nice answer.
So for Morgan State, what was an uphill climb got even steeper at the opening tip.
And it's smart by the coach.
Now with 22, 6 of 6 from downtown.
Oh, this is the best shooting display and a half I've seen all season.
On the spin, had it stripped. Here's Kamron Hobbs.
Thomas fade away at the free throw line, left it short. Hobbs is there for it and punches this one back.
Don't care what anybody says. You play better defense. You just have more energy when you're hitting shots.
Inside of the final minute from here in Minneapolis.
Cyclones getting back quick. They know on missed shots they have to get back because that's what the Bears will do right there.
2:36. Double team here. They get it to Hobbs. Hobbs gets it back for three. Hits it.
Yeah, by a big margin.
2 turnovers early. Oh, they look down low. And that's good. It's Kamron Hobbs.
We'll see what we'll do here with 12 seconds. Hobbs able to push it through the.
Akatobi guarded by Jackson, who has 4 blocks already. And how about
now that you're right at the point of conference play.
Hobbs floater. Good. Great touch around the rim. Picks up his dribble, works backdoor to Hobbs. Hobbs somehow gets it in. 3rd consecutive game with 10 or more points. Corner 3, it's good.
Set up to 20, kicks it out for Hobbs on the right wing, working against Brown.
Yeah, Coppin's going to have to do a better job than last game hitting the offensive glass.
Very ingenious inbounds play. One pass and you get a guy open for 3.
Hobbs. 3-pointer from.
Is to not let them get in the paint and drive, and the Bulls have done a really good job so far.
Another 3 goes up and goes in. Freshman from Latvia on the board with his first 2. Short jumper will go for.
Right, but finish on that one. Got to the glass.
Pull up from the free throw line is good. Morgan State, Lawson. Pull up for Hobbs.
Wow.
He's not a go to the hole. Just couldn't get it to fall. And here comes the pace. Back the other end. Pull up is good for Kamron.
Ward, no good. It bounces out to Thomas. Rifles a pass forward. Hobbs hangs and finishes.
That'd be part of it, but you look at the numbers, it's been a good night tonight for Tyson Dunn.
Right.
And that's a good night. Bodies flying. Hobbs got it. Big being down, Buffalo had a 15-5 run to fight their way back, and then it's just been changing baskets, changing lead.
It's really going to start with Coppin getting stops. You got to get them to get stops so they can't get back into that zone.
Horton's turn
off of their defense. See if they can get some activity here. Try to get a stop or a steal.
Hobbs off.
Hobbs almost loses this one in the backcourt after the high bounce pass. Hobbs, tough shot at the free throw line. That's
Duro deflected and drops down into the hands of Thomas.
You know, it's Brown made a
little pull up from Hobbs away. Lawson scoops it up. Here goes Rob Lawson. 1-2 step into the lane. Brown got a piece of it. Hobbs, mid-range, pull up, got it to convert.
I like the call by Coach Stewart. I would love to see Sparrow throw that inside. I thought Oduro had good position.
Hobbs.
Will Thomas, special night for him, senior night. Even the mayor here tonight to see him blocked. Will Thomas was able to block Robinson. Hobbs.
They can score the basketball. Can they defend?
Hobbs, tough shot inside. Follows his own shot and put.
Hobbs with the ball, 10 to shoot. Drives, floater.
Into the game is Trent Edwards. Edwards loses the handle of it as he kicks it out. As Morgan. Jones, this shot doesn't go off the glass. And it's going to be pulled away by Hobbs. There's a man running, and it's going to be as Hobbs gets into the painted area, looks off Akatobi, lays it 11. Here's Hobbs. He steps through, and Akatobi will slam it down.
Taken away. Here comes Lawson. A nice fast break.
Guy wearing the number 7 for Howard, Blake Harper. Tremendous.
Tremendous player.
Tough shot for Hobbs. And recovered by Morgan State. Here comes Hobbs after a tricky pass. Hobbs, floater will go with 12.
And he's only a junior. He comes back next year.
What a get. Hobbs, foul line jumper over their rivals here in Baltimore. Hobbs, 3-ball away.
Hobbs turns the corner. One-hand floater on the left elbow was good. Smith Jr. now has 11 in this game, still keeping pace with Morgan State on his own. Hobbs deep in the paint to play in the first half. Hobbs, Strong's fadeaway, slows it down. Hobbs driving baseline, count it, plus the and in double overtime. Deep three, Hobbs, yes! Hobbs off the curl. Drives baseline, jump stop. Left it flat. Rebound brought down by Morgan State. Lawson able to fly through. And they're going to need the threes to keep falling if they want to catch up. Hobbs, sky-high floater. Kamron Hobbs with 22. Make it 24.
They beat NC Central to open MEAC play, then lost 3 straight.
Boy.
Yeah. There's a steal by Hobbs. Transition bucket for him. The basket. Then 40 in the double overtime win over NC Central. Inside out look to Hobbs for 3. Now off the dribble. Loses the basketball, but Hobbs is there. What a beautiful pass. Hobbs with
a contact swatted away Taiwo. That ends up at
Bread now.
Oh, great
nice
cut.
Play.
Great backdoor cut.
In trouble.
13 turnovers for the Bears. Hobbs for 3. Got it.
Starting lineup as well. We talked about Cam Hobbs. Will Thomas, who was also tremendous. 2 points per game. And Mading again. Hobbs.
What an athlete.
Hobbs, pull up 3. Splat away. Simpkins, Hobbs, they need a 3. They got the 3.
November, December, January, February to get to March. Oh, what a...
Working on Mading. Hobbs, open 3. Will go. 15 to shoot for MSU. Hobbs turns the corner, the floater. 5:23 left in this one. Second personal on Bladen, team 4th. Hobbs with a 3. Swish for the Bears. Back to Hobbs. Hobbs doing it all.
Couldn't catch the rim, and it's pulled in by Morgan State. So much speed on this Bear team, especially. Again, both these teams coming off of 100-point performances.
Hobbs, that's for 3.
Hobbs, jumper. Thomas inbounds to Hobbs in the corner, looking for a screen, turning the corner with the right. He gets the roll on the arc. Lead up to 15. The answer. High post Akatobi. Hobbs the triple. Cuts it. Looking for Akatobi. They thought they have a mismatch there. Instead, it's Hobbs for three.
Which causes them a lot of problems giving up offensive putbacks.
Hobbs, step back long.
Thomas wants to post up.
Here's Hobbs, 10 to shoot. Hobbs going to just try and do it himself. It's a forced up shot.
Falls down, doesn't get back, just stays at half court. Sometimes it pays not to get back, and it did on that one. That's Matador defense.
But it's okay as long as you don't allow a breakout, but still an easy basket for Morgan.
Hobbs directing traffic. What a beautiful pass.
Dunn goes down in the middle of the court. Possession continues. Hobbs, nice feed. Martin with...
Give go. Oh, Jones missed the dunk that time. Got stuffed by the rim.
His steps were off on that one.
Coming in that have been massive. That's his third dunk of the game. Inside and dunked the...
Morgan State running once again. Faking the three, and then Thomas. Mike Mitchell, the first player into double figures here today. He's got 11 on 3 of 3 shooting from beyond the arc. Will Thomas, tough turn.
From this game, they've stayed in shape, they prepared, and they've lived in the gym shooting the basketball.
Rob Long.
Hey.